Trav. Today we're going to be fishing from float tubes. We've got several different styles of float tubes, and we're going to talk about how to pump each one of these up. This is a U-shaped float tube. It's one continuous bladder all the way around. We're going to use this quick pump, and it's called that because it pumps air while you're pushing down and while you're drawing the handle back up. We're just going to hold this nozzle right here into the opening of the float tube, and it's easier if you have two guys to do this, so go ahead there, son. This is a one-way valve, so when you're blowing it up, only air can go in, but it can't come back out. When we're done, we go ahead and we thread this other part of the valve off, and that allows all the air to escape. We can fold this thing up and put it in the back of a vehicle. This is a small lake, a pond. There's no boats on here, but when you are on a lake where there's boats, you want to be highly visible. Therefore, there's daylight fluorescent orange on the back of this float tube. So we're going to go ahead and blow this part of it up. This raises up our seat rest. You can sit back, and also makes you more visible to boats. And blow this up in no time. This is really cool here. This clips on both sides and right here in the center. So that gives you a way to get into this thing and pop this back into place, clip in on both sides, and you're ready to go fishing. That keeps those pontoons from moving around while you're fishing. This float tube here has twin bladders, so it has two different valves on it, but we're going to blow it up in a similar manner. Probably pretty good right there. This float tube happens to have a rigid style seat in it, so you get pretty good back support in this float tube. Plus, if one of your pontoons should get punctured or fail, you can get back to shore with the other one. What I also like about this float tube here is there's a spot in the back. You can put a small cooler, have your lunch right there ready to go when the time comes. This here is a little older style float tube. Some people call it a belly boat. Essentially, it's just an inner tube with a sling going across that you sit in. A couple features this thing has are couches here. Someone was thinking when they made these, because it probably started out with just someone sitting in a regular old inner tube. I've done that, just sitting in it Tom Sawyer style, fishing away. What these are, a place to put your equipment. Put a small tackle box in here, a stringer, put your phone, your wallet, whatever you might want to keep safe and dry. There's even those little plastic sleeves you can slip a phone or a wallet in. And on a pair of chest waders, I don't have them on yet, but oftentimes there's a pocket right here as well for putting some of your valuables. This one I just used some nylon straps, tied a couple of knots, or just a knot in each end. Simple as can be. Throw that over my shoulder like this. Get the other one on. I got my fishing rod and my flippers, and away we go. When we're fishing out of a float tube, we're going to be wearing waders and then putting on flippers. Some float tubes have a spot where you can clip your swim fins or even your fishing pole too, and let you be hands-free while you're hiking in. Okay, so here's my daughter. She's stepping into her float tube. Just step through, pull it up. She's got her waders on, her flippers or her swim fins. And now the best thing, the easiest way to get into the water is just walk backwards and just kick out into the lake or the pond. Doing great. Just go right through that stuff. That won't hurt you.
Can I drop the tube?
Yes, you can. A few more feet and you're there. You can just sit right down. What's that? It smells bad. That's right. Welcome to fishing. All right. And this kid has fished from the shore, but never from a float tube. And look at that, a first timer. Now just sit down in that float tube and kick your legs, and away you go. All right, here comes another float tuber. This one's a veteran. He's been out a few times. He's gonna give it a whirl today.
The way you walk.
It's like a baby turtle just hatched into the water.
First bass of the year right here.
Not bad.
Can land him.
Not bad.
Took a whole night crawler. There he is.
Oh, that is a bass, dude.
Nice big
Let's
bass.
come over and see that. That's what you call a bass right there.
Look at that. Not bad. It might be a
Not
pound,
bad.
pound and a half.
All right.